Cinderella lived in a small village, neither poor nor wealthy, with her father, stepmother, and stepsisters. She was a beautiful girl with a kind heart, who loved nature and animals and enjoyed helping others. After her father's death, Cinderella's stepmother began treating her harshly. She made Cinderella a servant in the house, forcing her to do all the hard work, while her stepsisters lived a lavish life. One day, an invitation arrived at their home from the royal palace for a grand ball where the prince would choose a bride. The stepmother and her daughters were thrilled and began preparing for the ball, but they didn't allow Cinderella to attend. On the night before the ball, Cinderella was crying in the garden. Suddenly, a kind fairy appeared before her, but she wasn't an ordinary fairy. She was an ancient wise woman who lived in the forest. She offered to help Cinderella, but under the condition that Cinderella was ready to face unexpected challenges. Cinderella agreed, so the wise woman transformed her modest dress into a magnificent gown and gave her a pair of silver shoes. But she warned her, saying, "You must return before midnight, or you will face unexpected consequences." Cinderella went to the ball, where the prince was captivated by her beauty and danced with her all night. But as midnight approached, Cinderella grew anxious and fled the palace, leaving behind one of her silver shoes. The next day, the prince ordered a search for the girl who fit the silver shoe. But here's the twist. The shoe was enchanted and would only fit a girl with a pure heart. The prince arrived at Cinderella's home, and the stepsisters tried to wear the shoe, but it didn't fit either of them. The stepmother tried every trick to deceive the prince, but the shoe refused to fit anyone else. Cinderella shyly stepped out from the kitchen, and as she approached the shoe, it glowed with light and fit her perfectly. The prince realized she was the girl he had been searching for. At that moment, the wise woman appeared again. She revealed that Cinderella was not just a beautiful girl, but the rightful heir to a lost ancient kingdom, and she had to face this test to prove her worthiness. Cinderella was brought to the royal palace, where she learned the truth about her origins. The prince agreed to marry her, but only after she learned about her duties as a future queen. She chose to live a simple life for a while before taking on the responsibility. Cinderella married the prince and lived happily ever after, but she never forgot the wisdom of the wise woman. She ruled the kingdom with a kind heart and fairness, never forgetting the simple life she once lived, and continued to help others, making her kingdom a place of goodness.